welcome back to Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. Today we're going to restore a Hot Wheels custom Camaro. Now this is one of the original red lines in the series, and I'm really excited to do this car. So let's just go ahead and get started. I got this car off of eBay, and it was something that somebody tried to restore before. They had painted it purple, taken it apart, but they had actually glued it on the bottom. I did notice that there was orange paint underneath on the post. So that leads me to believe that the original color of this car was Spectre Flame Orange. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to return this car to its original glory. The inside interior is a little bit dirty, but clean. We can clean that up. The windshield is cracked, so we're going to have to order a new one. The base is got some paint on it here and there, so we'll have to clean that up. And the wheels definitely need to be replaced, and we're going to have to straighten out those axles and those bearings. But we've got our work cut out ahead for us here. I'm looking forward to doing this. I've always wanted to try one of these Camaros, and now I get to share it with you. Let's move on. We're going to have to strip the paint, so we're going to continue on and put it in the citrus strip. Since we're going to change the color of this bad boy, we're going to have to make sure that we get the inside and the outside of the car. Just use a brush to get the citrus strip or the paint stripper that you're using on the inside of the car. And when you're done with that, then go ahead and flip it over and coat the outside. I'm also working on another car here at the same time. We got a 3 blind mice build off coming up with these Pontiac Grand Prix, or GTOs, excuse me, and I'm just stripping that at the same time. I think we got that pretty well coated. Let's move on.
A few minutes later.
Now that we've let that sit for a bit, we're going to use a good stiff brush here, and we're going to take the paint off. Paint comes off fairly easy using the citrus strip. It appears that the paint they've used here had a base coat underneath it, because I'm seeing some white underneath that. So we're just going to make sure that we get all the areas covered and get this paint knocked off. I think we've messed with this enough. Let's continue on, get this to the sink and scrub it down. I'm going to use a Scotch-Brite pad here. Now the Scotch-Brite pads come in 3 different colors: green, gray, and black. Black is very, very abrasive. Gray is a little bit less abrasive, and green is the least abrasive of the Scotch-Brite pads that I have found. I like using the green ones, but if I have a little bit of heavier toning or whatever that's got to come off the car, I'll step up to a gray pad. I wouldn't use the black pad unless absolutely necessary, because like I said, it's very, very abrasive, and you're going to take off a lot of material. Not only the toning and the discoloration of the metal, but you're going to take away some of the metal too, which probably isn't a good thing. But if I can't take off the toning with the Scotch-Brite pad, then I will come in maybe with some sandpaper. Again, as I've stated before, I don't really care to use sandpaper, but some of the finishes that I've seen other people get with the sandpaper and the silver, the steel wool and like that, you can definitely get a mirror shine. But you're going to be the only one that has to decide how far you want to take that shine. Yeah, it's great to get it to look like a mirror, but again, I mean, these are great cars, but they're only die-cast displays. They're not, you're not going to get a medal for having it look like a mirror, okay? So you don't have to go too far. Now we're going to buff it out. I'm using the Blue Magic metal polish that I use on the rims of my truck. And if you polish it enough, it will definitely come out. I'm about the point here with this buffing wheel that I'm going to have to replace it. But that Blue Magic polish actually works pretty good. Another polish that works well is Flitz. That works well. I've heard of other brands called Auto Sol, and I've used Turtle Wax in the past. There's a bunch of different products out there. It only comes down to what you want to use in your taste. Now, if you happen to come across something really, really good and it works, do me a favor and make mention of it in the comments, and in a future video I'll use it. And if it's something that we can pass on to the subscribers, giving you total credit for it, and I would appreciate it very much. I do read all your comments. I might not be able to get to them all the time, or I'll get to them later on, but I do read every single one, I promise you. Your feedback, your input, etc. is very important to me, and it's what drives this channel. And I'm really excited about what's going on, what we're doing here. We got so many new videos coming up, and we also have a lot of giveaways coming up too. I'm going to be doing another video here soon to give away some things and show you some of the things I've been working on behind the scenes, and some of the things I've been working on that I'm actually not making videos of. And I think that that'd be really cool. But one of the things I'm going to say now is I'm going to have a build-off with my subscribers. I want you to build something, and I'm going to stipulate the rules and everything. And I'll come up with that here in the very near future, and we're going to give away something really, really cool for the cars that do enter. Apparently I've misplaced a little bit of my video footage of me painting the car. This portion here is where I'm putting on the final coats of this Spectre Flame Orange, and I'm really, really pleased with the way the paint on this car turned out. Spectre Flame makes a fantastic product, or I should say the Redline shop, and I recommend their products highly. All you have to do to get a really good finish is make sure your car is super clean and it's been degreased before you spray, and then follow the manufacturer's specifications when it comes to measuring out how much paint and how much hardener to use, or if necessary, how much reducer to use. If you follow the directions, your paint job will come out flawless. We're just about done here. Yeah, this is looking really, really nice. Now we're going to put it away and let it dry. We've got the base ready to go. I went ahead and used a wire brush and cleaned it up. Now we're going to take off the wheels, or the old wheels here. That one just fell off. Going to use both of my thumbs to take this off. Now I'm going to show you here. Put one thumb on the top, like that, and one on the bottom, and put equal pressure, and that wheel should just pop off. Now, if you're going to do this with an older car and the axles are seeming really sloppy or something like that, then you've got to be super careful when you do this, or just cut the wheels off. Now, I'll try and save the wheels if I possibly can, but if you can't, you need to cut those off, because if you pop off that bearing off the end, and that little metal titty that sits on the end there that holds that bearing on, and you pop that off, you're toast. It's not going to work anymore. So unless you've got a donor car, then you better take it easy with these things, okay? A little bit of detailing here using a Sharpie paint marker. I went ahead and touched up these tail lights. We got the base all done with brand new sneakers all the way around. Windshield we had ordered, but it's not going to come in for a few days, and it's getting really busy with the Christmas season. The interior's been cleaned up with soap and water and a toothbrush, and the paint job turned out really, really nice. So let's go ahead and put the car together and we'll do our reveal. And this is what we started with. This 67 custom Camaro from the original Redline series. The windshield is cracked. I do have one on order, and we'll put it in when we get it. The car was actually glued to the base instead of screwed it together, so we had to get rid of the glue. And we did find out that underneath the paint was originally orange, so we're definitely going to rework that. And this is what we got to. We took the car apart, we stripped it down, we evaluated all the parts, and we painted it with the beautiful orange Spectre Flame paint from the Redline shop. We got these wheels here that we put on from Bright Vision. You need some decent wheels, brightvisionwheels.com, and use the tool that allows you to select the wheels for the particular type of car that you're restoring. Fantastic and really good stuff. The car turned out beautiful. I'm very happy to add this one to my collection. It's going to be a lot of fun. Please don't forget to hit that subscribe button and also click on that little bell so you can be alerted to any videos that come out in the future. This is it's a labor of love. I really enjoy what I do here, and any comments that you have, please send them on, because like I said, I read them all and I try to answer as many as I can. Please stay tuned. We got a lot more videos coming up here in the very near future. A lot of things that I think you're going to be interested in. We got the giveaways coming up for Christmas, and we're just going to have a great time. Thank you again for joining me here at Diecast Graveyard. My name is Paul. Merry Christmas.